Now, let's put some more perspective to that story. And our senior Central Kenya reporter, Carol Nderi, now brings you a reality check from the ground in Kirinyaga. Take a look.
A county that thrives in agriculture, Mwea particularly famous for rice cultivation and production, the largest in the country in rice production. Coffee, tea, as well as horticulture farming, all these significantly boost the economy of the people of Kirinyaga. At the helm of leadership is the Governor Joseph Nderi, his Deputy Governor Julius Njiri, Senator Daniel Karafa, and Women Representative Winnie Njuguna. There are 4 constituencies in this county. Delving into the Auditor General's report, there are conspicuous issues raised on the expenditure of the county. Starting it off is the non-completion of projects and cites the Sagana Sub-County Hospital as an example. The report points out 3 incomplete projects initiated by the county government. This is based on a physical verification that was carried out on 26 September 2015. A mortuary, X-ray unit and a borehole. The report says there has been no explanation provided by the stakeholders. During the president's visit here at Kirinyaga town, the residents shouted in unison asking for mortuary coolers. It emerged that though the mortuary at this hospital is almost complete at the level 4 general hospital, it lacks coolers for body preservation, and of course that hinders normal operations as there would be in any morgue. Tiwairimo sells her groceries outside the hospital, and she says that what the Kirinyaga County government needs to do is to expedite the installation of the coolers.
Mortuary imejengwa, iko ni kubwa imejengwa lakini haina fridge.
When we sought to get the views of the governor a day after the president's visit, we were informed that he was out of town. We then looked for the Deputy Governor Julius Njiri. Njiri, whom we caught up with at Mwea, says as a Deputy Governor he has not been able to do the much he'd like to do in terms of implementation of projects.
We don't have much time to talk. Yeah. And you see my position is inferior. Yeah.
Still on the mortuary issue, the Auditor General raises queries on the ballooning of the mortuary construction costs from 4 million shillings to over 17 million shillings. The county government entered into a deal with the Technical University of Kenya for a county spatial plan preparation that would cost 32 million shillings. The problem here is that the Technical University of Kenya was single-sourced. This denied other public and private institutions the opportunity to express their interest. The argument from the county government, as indicated in the report, is that direct procurement was used because the service was advisory and intellectual in nature. The report singles out that there was no way to know if the price of 32 million shillings was fair and if the county got value for money. Then, exceeding budgetary allocation has been highlighted in the report. County government asked for 1.7 billion shillings for salaries but then paid much less. The actual budget was 1.6 billion shillings, meaning they had an excess of 172 million shillings, which could have been used for development.
Iko hivyo, corruption, kila kitu tushazoea, so mimi naweza tu sema watu tu wafanye tu kazi yao. Gava iendelee kukula, ni shauri yao pia.
So many projects. For example, Mwea irrigation scheme. It's in Kirinyaga. We are feeding our country with rice. So our parents, who are the farmers here, they are people who should be very developed. Our county should be among the best counties in Kenya.
I'm not really happy because they have, in a certain in some circumstances, they have done a lot. But still, there is room for improvement.
Tangu tuchaguane, hiyo miaka ya kwanza, alikuwa anafanya kitu.
Kama hii barabara ya kwetu tulikuwa tunakanyanga matope na saa hii iko sawa.
There was also irregular payment to the Council of Governors. 12.5 million shillings paid out to the Council of Governors. Yet, according to the report, there was no basis for the said payments, based on Section 37 of the Intergovernmental Relations Act 2012. This is because the Council of Governors funds come from the national government. No receipts were issued for this statement. Carol Nderi, KT News, County of Kirinyaga.
County number 020. Now, amid the public outcry, the Council of Governors has now dismissed the Auditor General's latest reports as inconclusive. The Council Chair and Meru Governor Peter Munya says the findings of the reports can only be binding after the county governments and assemblies submit their reviews of the audit.
Conclusions are premature because the audit cycle is not yet concluded. The audit cycle ends when the Senate committee sits down, calls both parties, looks at the fact and concludes there are indeed anomalies in the spending. Sometimes when the audit is being done, some of the facts are not very clear. Sometimes the information is not available in good time. Sometimes it's done in the middle of the year when every issue has not been. So really, all I'm saying is until the oversight bodies, the county assemblies, and the Senate conclude on this matter and produce the final report and confirm the findings of the Auditor General, it is premature to conclude that what is contained in the report is factual.